My name is John Brady McDonald. I was born in Prince Albert, and I currently live just north of the city of Boreal Forest in Treaty 6 territory. And I'm originally from the Muskeg Lake Cree Nation. I'm a Nehiyawak Métis multidisciplinary writer and artist, a poet, a spoken word author, a performance artist, an actor. I was a musician once upon a time. I do a lot when it comes to art. The idea behind Omentum was trying to use my skills and my way of creating artwork to talk about and address some of the experiences that we as Indigenous people face in the 21st century, particularly in the past 10 years or so, when it comes to dealing with Indigenous issues, when it comes to dealing with what's seen in the media, and trying my best to use my skills and my visual representations to bring attention to what we're going through, what we've experienced, our defeats and our victories. That's what the message is behind the show, is the Indigenous experience that we have in this country, in this province, in the 21st century. The impetus behind, first of all, the name of the project and the name of the exhibition, and what you'll see in the exhibit is this concept of omentum. That word omentum refers to the lacy membrane of fat and tissue that surrounds the internal organs of mammals. And I try to incorporate that into the work because in order to see what can be intrinsically a beautiful thing, you have to cut open. You have to you have to engage with a visceral experience of the death of something. It's finding beauty and trying to find interconnectivity in something dark, in something that can be graphic. My influences are a lot of the Dadaist Cubists of the early 20th century, late 19th century. I drew a lot of inspiration from Picasso in terms of the imagery I wanted to create, but at the same time connecting with the woodland school of First Nations art that was brought to the forefront by artists like Norval Morrisseau.
I think his work is extremely thoughtful. It's really emotionally charged. It's powerful, not only visually, but as you sort of unpack each piece and understand it a little more, just the bright colors, the vibrant abstract figures that he uses.
As Indigenous people, the narrative that I'm telling, it's our narrative. We know this narrative like the back of our hand. This has been our existence for over 500 years. And what I would love for this exhibition to do is to reach those individuals. They might have an arm's length connection in terms of what they hear in the news, or what the current stereotype is going around, or what the current political beliefs are at that time. Those are the individuals I would love to see come and see the show, and maybe, hopefully, just change that perspective a little bit within them.
You know, these pieces all are dealing with difficulties and challenges that Indigenous people in Saskatchewan have faced in recent times as well as long ago. And it's very relevant. These are things kids see in the news all the time. All of these issues are things that they're talking about in school.
This isn't way in the past. This isn't something that we're in the past. So many people have said we should just get over it and move on. We can't get over it and move on because it's still happening. And that's part of the message I want to get across, is what these paintings are depicting is still happening. And when we talk about things of truth and reconciliation, society seems to want to get so quick to the reconciliation, they want to skip over the truth. And we're still in that process of telling the truth. And that's what a lot of these paintings do, is they tell that truth. I love the fact that OSAC is able to go into these communities and provide that. Even if it's only ever seen by 4 or 5 people in a community, those are 4 or 5 people that have had that experience of being able to walk into a gallery and see art.
If all you do is show the work of artists that are, in your immediate area, that you're in danger of not having those new ideas or new discussions coming in.
I love the fact that that the schools are going in to see my exhibition and to see these traveling exhibitions, because you're fostering within these young minds the seeds of exploration. And within that, when they're seeing artwork like mine, you are planting the seeds of, I don't want to just use the word tolerance, but acceptance. That is what reconciliation is built from. You're breaking down those barriers. For young people to have that door open just a little bit wider, to have that hallway light come in just a little bit more to illuminate the darkness, is something I am very happy and very grateful that OSAC is willing to do. I think the one message I would like to get out to people who are coming to see my show is, when we educate so that it never happens again. The knowledge of we've done this and we need to continue to do better. The children who see my work today, who will see their work in a gallery one day, that they'll be able to have their work shown based on what they've done and who they are, without it being ripped to shreds by the haha emoji.
Are you an artist who's interested in appearing on maxTV Local? Let us know at SaskTel.com/local.